Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Jamie Lynn here on the channel Frag Jamesy. Today I wanted to give you guys a 24-week pregnancy update, and I want to be upfront and say that this is the first day of week 24, and it's already been pretty eventful. So I have a doctor's appointment first thing tomorrow morning. I am redoing my 20-week anatomy ultrasound because our little man was kind of laying face down and the only thing that he really revealed to us during that ultrasound was that he had, 2 arms, 2 legs, heart, brain, and a penis. So we did not get any of his scans. They weren't able to do any of the, how they do the scale and the sizes and all that stuff, and they try to judge how big the baby is. They literally didn't do a single one because he was just laying in the most messed up position. So we are redoing our 20-week ultrasound tomorrow at 24 weeks, which is cool. But as of yesterday, 7 p.m., I've been having just a ton of Braxton Hicks contractions. And I mean a ton, a lot of them. It started 7 p.m. last night, between 7 and 9 p.m. And it's been concerning to me because I'm only 24 weeks pregnant. And I wanted to talk about it just because I know that there's other women out there that have had issues with preterm labor. Like I said, I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow morning, first thing, so I haven't called or discussed it. I've only ever been to a hospital one time besides when I was actually born in a hospital. This is my third pregnancy, but my daughter was born at home and my son was born in a birth center. So I don't even know what it's like to have one of those contraction monitors hooked up to you. Which I'm not using these as any excuses as to why I haven't gone. I'm just trying not to overreact. All the contractions are super, super mild. I feel them. I feel the tightening. I know it's a Braxton Hicks. But there's nothing else going on. I'm not sick. My appetite is completely normal. I feel comfortable. I'm not sore. I'm not hurting. Nothing hurts. I'm not bleeding, there's no mucus, there's no discharge, nothing. Everything is totally perfect besides the fact that I've had a ton of contractions. I'm drinking a crap load of water. I am drinking an unbelievable amount of water, so I know I'm not dehydrated. My pee is pretty much crystal clear. So like I said, I'm going to go in tomorrow. If things get worse or change or anything at all happens, I will definitely go right to the ER. My mom is probably the one texting me right now, and my boyfriend are literally on standby. So my mom's actually on her way here, which is good. She's just, looking out for me. So I don't think anything's wrong. I'm just trying to, not be naive and stupid, because obviously I don't want to give birth at 24 weeks. You can see, here's my bump. He grew a lot. 24 weeks. It looks like there's a basketball in here. Whoop. That's my little man. Or not so little man, and I have huge kids. I know I've mentioned that in some of my other videos. My daughter was 9 pounds and my son was 8.5. And so this little man, apparently there's a poll at my work going on about how big he might be. Flexing. Peace. Hey everyone, welcome back. Just got back from my doctor's appointment, so I wanted to fill you in on everything. Yesterday, I was having a ton of Braxton Hicks contractions. They were kind of alarming. I knew I had an appointment this morning though, and actually they ended up subsiding. I came home, I drank some water, and I literally slept from probably about 7 p.m. until about 7 a.m. this morning, just wanting to make sure that I had adequate rest and felt good, and I didn't have any more discomfort or contractions or anything bad like that. So that is awesome news. So went in this morning and we redid our 20-week anatomy scan, and I'm actually 24 weeks now. So the first scan, our baby was just laying in the most ridiculous position ever, and the only thing that we really determined was that he was a boy. So we didn't get any of his measurements. I had been worried at that point just because of my inability to eat a lot in the beginning of my pregnancy. I didn't have full-on morning sickness. I just had complete food aversions, and I was really struggling to have an appetite, really. So I lost a lot of weight in the beginning of my pregnancy, and I was kind of alarmed about that. Recently, I have begun to gain weight again, and I actually finally got my baby bump, as I think I showed in the beginning of these clips. So today we did our anatomy scan. Baby looks awesome and healthy, and he's super active. He was the opposite of last time's scan. He's a very active baby. Out of all three of my kids, he's the most active. So he was flipping around today and doing all sorts of stuff, showing his muscles, giving the peace sign. He was great. He is measuring small. For 24 weeks, he was measuring in the 14th percentile. And there was like a little white mark. I don't know exactly what they call it. I think they really call it like a white mark in one of his heart valves, I guess. So my doctor says that usually doesn't really mean anything, but it's something that they have to do a scan for anything. Anyway, so we'll redo the scan again next month. To most concerned with is his weight. So if he doesn't start to kind of come up, my doctor says he wants him around the 50th percentile. Now, traditionally too, I do give birth to really large babies. So him measuring maybe in like the 40th percentile or something wouldn't really bother me. But yeah, 14th is really low. So we're going to kind of take a look at that. But like I said, the beginning of my pregnancy was agonizing. I was losing weight and I couldn't find an appetite. So I've just recently, and I still have some food aversions now. Like my favorite food is tomatoes, and I still don't really want to eat any tomatoes, except for maybe those heirloom tomatoes. I'll eat those all day long. Anyway, so the white mark on the heart, I guess that if it was that and there was some kind of fluid or space in the brain or spinal cord, or there's like 3 things it could point to possible Down syndrome. But he says usually if they just see the white valve on the heart, which is kind of common, it's usually not a big deal. So we did decline all the Down syndrome screenings because my boyfriend and I both decided that wasn't a factor, whether or not we would terminate a pregnancy or whatever. I mean, if that's what God wills upon us, that's fine by us. We're completely okay with that. So yeah, like I said, everything looks pretty good. My doctor, because of all of the Braxton Hicks contractions I was having, he did give me he checked my cervix and he said it still looks strong, perfect, good, whatever. So he did a little checkup there, and so he wasn't concerned. So he did send me home. He said if there was any thinning of the cervix or any dilating, I would have been sent to the emergency room right away. But he said in the future, if I have contractions like I did yesterday for about 22 straight hours, that I need to come right back in and get checked out immediately. So I'm just going to continue drinking a ton of water. And my boyfriend wants me to eat burgers. Obviously, anyone that watches my channel a lot knows that I'm not a big meat eater. So, of course, everybody that now knows that my baby is measuring a little small is going to blame it on the fact that I don't like to eat meat. I don't think that's why this is happening, but if eating a cheeseburger makes my boyfriend sleep better at night, I might do it. Maybe once a week. But like I said, I'll do anything to make sure my baby's growing healthy. So we're going to try to feed me more. Obviously I'm still pretty, traditionally I just don't gain a lot of body weight on me when I'm pregnant anyway. I usually just have the big beach ball. So we'll see what's gonna happen, but I just wanted to make this video because, there's women that go through scary things all the time. a lot of the forums and stuff that I looked up said that baby measuring a little bit small during the anatomy scan didn't really prove to be anything like really alarming or scary. The babies usually ended up being full size, normal size, whatever. So everything else looks really great, and I just feel like it's mommy instincts, but this baby is so active. Like out of my 3 pregnancies, he's the most active baby. Just seeing him today, like bouncing around, he just looks so healthy and so good. So he's a little small right now, so I guess I'll feed him a cheeseburger and we'll go from there. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys my 24-week, the full update. If anything else crazy happens, I'll make a video. It's been really great connecting with other moms on here. I've been wanting to bring women onto my channel for so long, and so I'm so glad that I have this to talk about, because I've already made some really great friends, and I hope that all of you ladies are having great pregnancies and everything looks great as well, and awesome deliveries. So that's all for this video. I'm gonna edit it and post it, and I'm actually about to go to work. So it just never ends here. I'm so glad tomorrow is the weekend. All right, take care, everybody. Hope everything is well. Bye.